What's up with y'all, man? I hope everybody doing well. I hope everybody feeling well. I hope we all getting after it. We still going after everything we said we would, man. Today is January 14th, 2026, man. Wednesday, going on 5:30 p.m. And excuse that little sound y'all hear in the background, man. That's me on top of this vent, this outside like vent that blow hot air and stuff like that, man. It's cold out here. It's really 20 degrees, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to just check in on everybody, man. I wanted to let everybody know what my headspace been at. I ain't dropped in almost a week and a half. I really took some time off from dropping just back to back. No excuses, of course. I just really wanted to come up with something new and just feel everything. I still been going hard, still been working. You feel me? But I just wanted to feel everything as far as what I've been going through being at the job site, because I don't want to just keep regurgitating the same old things on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Especially through this time, you feel me? It's not too much new that's going to be happening. Me just coming to work and just dropping some words of inspiration, some little nuggets and jewels when I can. But right now, man, I'm still getting it on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make this video just because I didn't drop in a minute, just to really say what my headspace been at. I'm gonna use this video for something like that. I really just been trying to get after it, bro. I've been trying to make sure that every single day I'm still working hard and what I'm saying, doing the best I can. You feel me? I had a conversation with my brother yesterday, and I was telling him, because really last night I had did some overtime. Actually, today is an overtime day for me as well. But I was talking to him and I was telling him, man, like, and we was on the phone late last night around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had like 5 more hours to do, and I was talking to him about just being present in the moment and doing everything that you can in the moment, stuff that I say on this channel. But I was telling him, like, man, right now, which was yesterday, I didn't want to like pick up no extra shift, like as far as how my body was feeling. It was the day where I was tired, what I'm saying. I wanted to, go to the crib and chill. But I told him, like, bro, at the end of the day, man, I'd rather, be here than, my check come around and then, what I'm saying, it's not looking how I know it could have looked if I would have, did an overnight shift, if I would have did my best. You feel me? And I told him, like, so for me, it's just about making a call to see if it's overtime. You know what I'm saying? Bare minimum, like, the least I could do is call to see if it's some overtime. You know what I'm saying? That's the first step. You feel me? Not just, oh, I could have called, but I came straight home. You know what I'm saying? I could have called and possibly did an overnight shift, but I came straight home and did nothing. And the same for like today. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday was an overtime like day as well, as far as like, I picked up a shift, then I did an overnight. You see what I'm saying? So, you feel me? It was a real just day of just reflecting, or just a call, just reflecting on like what's really needed in the moments that you may not feel like doing something, man. I was just telling him, man, it's just about everything. Even if you talking about working out, man, you may not feel like working out, but I'ma just get in push-up position type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was talking about. And right now, man, I'm at the job, man. It's cold out here, man. They talking about and it's some real, like, getting up today. You feel me? I didn't necessarily feel like getting up when it was time to wake up. You feel me? And I think I got to the crib around like 7:30, and I fell asleep. Went to sleep at like 8, and then around like 1 o'clock when it was time for me to get up. You feel me? So I could do my daily due diligence, get ready for work and stuff like that. I wasn't even I didn't want to get up. I was tired. You feel me? But of course I got right up. You feel me? And that's what we was talking about as well. Just getting right up. You feel me? Doing the first step. You feel me? Like putting your feet on land. That's what he was saying. When it's time to get up. Just putting one foot on the ground, on the pavement. You feel me? On land, and getting up, taking those first few steps, and standing up and walking around, and now you up. You feel me? And even now when I got to work, it's so cold and it's finna keep dropping. Like I told you, I was 20 degrees. I'm not sure what it's feeling like right now. It's probably feeling like, all actuality, like 10 degrees right now. You feel me? That's why I'm on top of this little heat vent. You feel me? But you know, he was saying, excuse me, my supervisors, you know, they was talking to me, and one of my managers, he was saying like how it's so cold that, you know, they gonna do the cold weather plan to where they gonna make everybody go home early around like 10 o'clock. And, you know, I got here at 4 o'clock. But he's like, yeah, you know, around like 9, 10, we might make everybody go home that's on outside, you know what I'm saying, detail or whatever. But, you know, as soon as he said that, man, in my mind, I'm like, nah, I don't want to go home. You feel me? And that's what's most important. You feel me? Yeah, earlier today, I didn't feel like getting up. You feel me? When it was time to wake up, you feel me? But when I got up and I started moving around, and now I'm here at work and I got to work, I'm ready to work. You feel me? I just actually called before I made this video because they put me in this area where I'm at now, where usually, you know, I be at for overnights. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they end up telling me like, I end up calling them and asking them like, man, can I stay? You know what I'm saying? Can I do an overnight tonight? Because I know that it's so cold that the person who's supposed to be doing the overnight shift not gonna be coming to work today. And, you know, they already talking about making people go home. So, you know, I was definitely telling him like, man, you know, I like to stay, you feel me? And, you know, my supervisor answered the phone and told me he was gonna get at my manager for me. Because I actually called the manager's phone and he told me like, you know, I'm gonna let you know, but, you know, they, you know, saying that they gonna, you know, make everybody go home at like 9 or 10 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? And right there, when I hear that, that hit my chest, you feel me? Because, shoot, I'm trying to have a certain amount of hours every single week, so I know that I can, you know, get a certain amount of money and keep, you know, putting it up to get to my ultimate goal, you feel me? And I'm closer than ever, you know what I'm saying? All honesty, you know what I'm saying? But I know that, like, since it's January and stuff like that, it's, you know, it's cold outside, and I know that people gonna be calling off. I know people can't take the weather, so, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to, you know, be here and just keep going and keep, you know what I'm saying, putting these hours in for the rest of these weeks that I need to do it, you feel me? And I don't want to prolong that by going home early, or like I said before, being lazy and not calling for no overtime and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? I'm making this video just for everybody who watching it, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't prolong anything that you need to be doing, you know what I'm saying? Get it done right now, bro. Like, make that first step, you know what I'm saying? Put your feet on land, as my brother say. And you know what I'm saying? Take action, bro, because you're going to be way more proud about taking action when it's all said and done than you would be if you just chill. That's what I told him yesterday, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, I'd be way more disappointed in myself, you know what I'm saying, further down the line than I would be for, you know, than I would be, you know, happy as I was in that moment, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted temporary comfort, you know what I'm saying? I'd be, you know, way more disappointed in myself. So, you know, I just wanted to make this video, you know what I'm saying? I ain't dropped nothing in a little minute, you know what I'm saying? I'm back dropping though, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And this was just that video I had to just drop just to let y'all know where my headspace been at. And I've been working, man. I've been getting it on, so I hope you've been getting it on. You feel me? No matter when you see this video, like I always say, you feel me? Because these videos, I don't got too many viewers right now in this moment in time. So that's a beautiful thing whenever you really watching it. If you watching it right now today, January 14th, or if you watching it in 2020, later on down the line, 2026 or 2027, 2028, 2030, whenever, man, 2040, you feel me? No matter when you watching this video, man, make sure that you getting after it, man. You doing the best you can, and you not letting yourself be your own biggest enemy. You catch my drift? Because can't nobody else stop you, man. Only you can stop you, man. And at the end of the day, man, if you really want this shit like you say you do, bro, you ain't gonna let nobody else outside of yourself deter you. I mean, you're not going to let nobody else, including yourself, you're not going to let nobody else, including your own self, deter you from the ultimate goal and what you set out to achieve, you feel me? You got people depending on you, bro. You depending on you. You know what I'm saying? For my ladies that's watching, for the fellas that's watching, you know what I'm saying? You know, let's get after it, man. Let's keep getting it on, man. You know, I appreciate y'all for staying tuned, watching this video, man. And, yeah, man. Let's keep going, man. 2026, this our year. If you're watching this in 2027, like I already said, or 2028, 2030, 2040, this our year, man. You feel me? Let's keep getting on, man. This our moment. For sure. I appreciate y'all.